Hi, this is Gwendolyn, life and relationship coach to and for women, navigating women into their true worth, their purpose, and their next level. The reason why I came on here today is I want to tell you my story. And I have to warn you, my story is not a pretty picture at all. It is grimy. You will be clutching your pearls. And it's just, it's quite a journey. So I wanted to share it with you to show you how I got from who I used to be to where I am today. Okay, we'll dive right in. I had a very normal childhood, a happy childhood. I had a really good family life. My parents were great. My family was great. I just had a great life. And then I ran into something that that shocked me. I was molested at age 15. I was taken advantage of by an adult sexually. And it was horrible. And it was, there's no way to sugarcoat it. It was horrible. I had a battle with drugs for a while, and it was a battle. I also almost went to the federal penitentiary at a young age from my poor decision making and my poor choices and self-sabotage and whatever you want to call it. My life was almost ruined at a very young age. I got married at a young age, and it was just a young age marriage, and I got divorced at a young age. I had a great career. I mean, a great career. My career was booming, and I had everything a woman could possibly want, ever dreamed of. And I had a $500,000 home. I had luxury cars. I had property. I had some of everything. I had it all. And I lost it all. I lost everything. When I tell you I lost everything, I lost everything. There was a point in my life where I didn't have any place that I could call my own, that I didn't have any place to live. Of course, I could have gone to relatives, of course I could have, but I had too much pride. I had no place that I could actually turn my key and call my own. I didn't. I married a second time, and I divorced a second time, and then I turned around and married the same man again and divorced him again. When I tell you, it was so much, y'all. When I tell you it was so much that I had to write things down. When I was writing things down, I was like, oh Lord. I was a train wreck. I was a mess on feet. My mind was all jacked up. I was personally incarcerated because I was by myself, isolated, with so much pain, so much shame, so much disgrace, so much that was going on the inside of my head, and I didn't let anybody in. Nothing happened for me until I was brave enough to let somebody in, to tell them that I was in pain, to tell them that I was hurting, to tell them about all of my foolish mistakes, to tell them about how I just made a mess of my life, how I self-sabotaged. And when I finally got the courage to not be so private, because that's what's hurting us, ladies. What's really hurting us is, oh my God, what's really hurting us is we're in personal incarceration. We're hiding and we're off by ourselves. We call it private, but it's really we're hurting ourselves by not letting in wise counsel and not letting someone in that can help us to look in our mirrors and take responsibility, so we can no longer play the blame game, so we can no longer say that somebody is doing this to us when we're really doing it to ourselves. We don't know, but we're only doing what we can do at the time. We're working with what we have at the time. I understand that because the same thing happened to me. And finally, enough was enough. I got so tired. I got so exhausted, mentally drained. Life had just wore me out, and I got free. I like I said, wise counsel came. I had counseling. I had, oh my God, prayer, lots of prayer, daily meditation. I had higher learning. I had God gave me so much homework to do, and sent so many heaven-sent counselors that he put me then by myself so I can do all of this homework and this research and everything that I had to do. And after I did all of my work, because I did all of my work, and trust me, it was a lot of work, ladies. It was not easy. Then I finally got free. And then he told me that I had a responsibility. I had a purpose to serve, and I had something to do for him. I did not call myself. I'll say this again. I did not call myself. I did not call myself. He called me. I just answered the call. And I told him that I would do what he called me to do, and that's to help his women, his people get free. And he wanted me to give you all the same grace that he gave me. The same experience, the information, because nobody can help you get through anything unless they have first gone through it themselves, and they are out and they're on the other side of it. I'm an overcomer. I have survived the worst of times. I had the biggest problem. This one big problem I had is I kept choosing the same men with different names. Ooh. When I tell you this thing got me, God told me I kept choosing the same men with different names. And he healed me of it. He delivered me from it. And he told me to go and rescue his people. And now I am a life and relationship coach. And I navigate women into their true worth, their purpose, and into their next level. And I help them to turn their pain into purpose, and their purpose, I help them monetize their purpose. That's why I was called. That's why I answered the call, and that's why I was sent, to take the pain away.